What's up, guys? So it's Rachel here again with another video. I know it's been a fucking fat minute. I'm so sorry. Just a lot been going on and stuff. I mean, what's new? As you guys can tell, my hair looks a little different. I blow dried it literally like last night. Not last night, yesterday. If you follow me on Instagram, I have posted a new photo, but this is why I'm making a new video, because people are like, unexpected. I originally wasn't even gonna make a video about this because, I don't know, my cat's sneezing. I don't know, like, I was just feeling about it, but now I'm just like, let me just do this because this is a part of my journey, and the reason why I started YouTube was to create a journey and have an experience of my own, share my experience with the world and motivate people, because that's what I love doing. I love inspiring people, motivating, uplifting, and just having the best time of my life. And I've always wanted to do YouTube, but I never had like the right camera to do it or whatever. So I'm just gonna, keep up with it, even if it like takes me a while to process stuff, get it going. I'm gonna still do it because I've made a channel for it, and that was the goal. Like, I want to do a lot of stuff on here, so I need to like start somewhere, But yeah, so recently me and Corey, you guys don't even know who Corey is. Corey Alexander King is my boyfriend. We've been together for a year and some change, but we started talking in 2017 on Instagram. And now we have a baby on the way. So yeah, I was really shocked. Story went, me and Corey, we were talking on Instagram. We had met through that platform. We wasn't serious or anything. We were just talking to each other, chit-chatting, whatever, trying to get to know each other. And I was like, okay, his page is really cool. He makes poems. He works out. He's handsome. Obviously, but not obviously, but I was like, he looks really freaking interesting. And I thought he was like my age, but when I met him, he was 26. That's when his username was 216, and I was like, oh, that's how old you are. And at the time I was 20. Yeah, I was 20. So we were just chatting there. We didn't exchange phone numbers or nothing. It took us like a couple months to actually like phone call and FaceTime, and then after that we just went from there. 2018 was when we got really serious. Well, actually December 17th, 2017 is when we made it official. I was actually really happy that I met him. Like, sorry, that's my sister. But he's been like a light in my life. We both been going through, went through our downfalls, and we're both each other's lights in each other's lives. And I was really thankful that I even ran into him, because I never ran into a guy who would treat me how he's treating me right now. Like, I really fell in love with this man, and I want to spend the rest of my life with him. Literally, like, he makes me really happy. We started trying in the summertime of 2018. That's how we were feeling, whatever. Some people would say that it's too soon or whatnot, but it's like, it's our lives, it's not yours. Fall, we stopped trying because all the tests came back negative, so I'm like, okay, maybe it's not even the right time to do it, so let's just focus on us, focus on our goal and whatnot, and just go from there. Like, that's what we've been doing. So in, I think it was September or November, I took a Plan B pill because I was like, I don't think we're ready yet, because we was going through a rough time. And I was like thinking to myself, if we even have this kid, are we gonna even be ready to raise this kid? So we ended up doing that Plan B, and I was going through what's it called? I was going through a really rough time, not even gonna lie. Like, not like that, but my cycle, my period was off. I was feeling crazy. Like, I was having these weird emotions, and what was it? I was just feeling really off, and like my uterus was hurting really bad. I thought I was having a fucking ovarian cyst, like literally. But I went to Planned Parenthood like a lot of times. They was telling me that I wasn't. Well, I went there about 7 times, and I was like, I think I might be pregnant. I kept telling them I think I might be pregnant. Can I take a pregnancy test? They did all that, and I was like, I need to get checked. You know, like the monthly checkups. I did that. Everything was fine. They said that I wasn't pregnant, so I insisted for an ultrasound. I did an ultrasound I did an ultrasound in January. So when I went there, they made me take they made me pee in a cup to see if I was pregnant. And as soon as they got the results back, it was like, you're not pregnant, but we're still gonna continue with the ultrasound. So I was like, okay. And then when I was doing the ultrasound with this lady, she just kept smiling and shit. She was just smiling, but she tried to keep her cool because I didn't have a primary doctor. So she wasn't allowed to tell me what my results were, if I was pregnant or not. I was kind of upset about that because I never got those results back now. But as soon as my ultrasound session was over, she closed the curtain for me to get dressed. So I had peeked over the screen because the curtain was short, and I'm like pretty tall. I'm like 5'6.5". So I was like, I had peeked over, and I saw this little tiny white, not a ball, I don't know how to explain it, but it looked like a bean. And I was like, my heart dropped. I was like, am I pregnant? That's all was going through my head. And like, it was surrounded by a black by another black thing. I forgot what it's called, but I have a brain fart. That's how excited I'd be getting. But when I saw that, I was just thinking to myself, I was just having all these thoughts. If I was pregnant, am I ready? What should I do? I was calling the place like every other week. They was like, we don't have your results yet. We don't have results yet. And then the last time I called them was in, I called them at the end of January, which is like January 27th or 28th. And I asked for my results, and they said you had to come and get it so they can burn the CD disc. And I was like, oh my God, really? I was like, you guys can't mail it to me? They was like, no, unfortunately we can't, but you can come by and pick it up. So I was like, fuck it, why not? I didn't end up doing that because that was too much. I was just like, whatever, I'm gonna just take my own pregnancy test because I do not feel right. So I was kind of busy at the time. I was doing modeling stuff. Yeah, I was going to LA for casting, so I didn't have the time to do it. But when February had hit, I was feeling so sick to my freaking stomach that I wouldn't even eat. Like, I wouldn't eat at all. I would eat like 1 meal a day because that's how sick I was. And I was tired. I was sleeping. I was nauseous. And I was like, what is going on? I was telling Corey, I do not feel right. Like, this doesn't feel normal. And I missed my period in January. I had my period December 23rd. and that lasted 2 to 3 days, so it ended on the 25th. And I was just telling Corey, I was like, I don't feel straight, I don't feel right. And like he was like, okay, well, we can just go by a test and we can see again if what are the results. He was like, most likely your period is probably gonna come late or whatever. You know how guys are, thinking that they fucking right and shit. Just kidding. Not. But after that, I was just going through a whole 2 weeks of feeling like crap. I was feeling like straight shit. I was in my bed all the time, sleeping. I was crying because I was so hungry, but I don't even know what to eat because I didn't want chicken. I didn't want no beef. I didn't want no spaghetti. I love spaghetti. I just wanted nothing but water and fruits. So when it came around February 12th, I was like, Corey, we need to buy a pregnancy test. So February 12th at nighttime, I went to Rite Aid. I walked my ass to Rite Aid because it's like, what, 10 minutes of a walk? 5 minutes or less? I don't know. But it's like right there. And I went and bought it. I was just feeling like shit when I was walking. I was like, oh my God. When I had came back home, I had took the pregnancy test around midnight. And when I took the pregnancy test, it came back positive. It came back so quick. I was literally crying on the toilet. I was bawling my eyes out on the toilet. I was like, Corey, oh my gosh, Corey. He goes in the bathroom. He was like, what does it say? And I was like, it says positive. I was like crying, and he was kind of tearing up too. I saw his eyes, and I was like, and we hugged each other, and I was like, I was so shocked. And then he said, take another test tomorrow. And then when it came back tomorrow, I took the test and it came back positive again. I have the test. I took 3. And before they all came back like super quick, negative. Okay, so this was the first test. It came back positive. And then the second test, I don't know. Okay, well, I took this one, the monitor one, the big stick one, but it came back positive too. I have a picture of it. And then my third test that was in the blue pack, in this teal packet, it was a triple tech. It came back positive again. I was just like, I was just crying. I was crying out of happiness, nervousness. All my emotions were like built up. I was actually just shocked because I didn't know that I was pregnant, because I was smoking a lot. I was smoking a lot of weed, so I didn't know if that affects the baby. But people said it doesn't. But when that came around, my heart was beating a lot. I had a lot of thoughts in my head. Do I keep this baby or do I not? Do I get an abortion? I'm totally against, me and Corey is against abortions. But if we're not ready, we'll do that. But I was like, I don't think I want to go through that. So we decided to keep the baby. And yeah. I didn't end up getting the ultrasound I didn't get the CD disc of the ultrasound at that ultrasound that I went to. I had to get me insurance. They told me that I couldn't get insurance because I was making too much money. So I was like, fuck it. So I had to figure that shit out. I had to call OBGYNs, get prenatals. The prenatals actually really helped me out. I was taking the little gel pellet, but, and they're like freaking fat pills. Okay, so this is what they look like. I started taking those. I was having these like fishy, not spit ups, but like this fishy metal taste in my mouth during my first trimester. I was like, hell nah. So I started taking these gummies. These helped a lot, and they've been really helping me out. But when I first got to see my first ultrasound was when I got into a car accident February 20th. I was into a car accident in Los Angeles. I was trying to get to the highway to go meet up with my younger sister, Sheba, but this chick had ran into me. She ran a red light and she had hit the front of the bumper, the passenger side of the bumper where my twin sister was sitting at. And I was driving a fucking rental, but we didn't put insurance on the rental car, which we should have. Anyways, so after that, I insisted on going to the hospital because I needed to make sure that everything was okay. They let me see the ultrasound, and this is it. This little baby. It was literally like, I was crying when I saw it. I was like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. That's like the best moment of my life. Just seeing the baby, knowing that the baby's healthy inside of me. I can't wait to hold this baby. And you know, I was actually like really scared if how my future would be, how my life would be, but it's like whenever I see other mothers, it just motivates me, uplifts me, like I can do this. Like if they're doing it, I can do this myself. Like I'm 21 years old. I'll be 22 July 30th. My life is literally at the peak. And I need to do something to keep it going. Make a future for myself. Make a future for the kids that I want to have. Make a future for the husband I want. Make a future for my grandkids. Like, I want to do all of that. And if I can't do it, if I tell myself I can't do it, then I'm going to just be stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be stuck and lost when I know I have a mind to think of. Like, I know I can accomplish so many goals. I just need to push myself and do it without having handicap. So I go to this family health center that's like up the street, and I was able to see the baby for the 18 weeks. Okay, so this is the baby, 18 weeks. I was so happy, and this is the baby now, 20 weeks, or well 19 weeks. I just turned 20 weeks yesterday. Me and Corey do know the gender of the baby, but we're gonna keep it a surprise for now, just because I have family members who don't know the gender yet. I'm actually really excited. We already picked out names for the baby. We got some gifts from my close friends. Like my close friends, they already know the gender of the baby. So yeah. I think I'm gonna get more into an update probably by, who knows. I'm not even gonna promise you guys, but I'm really trying to push myself to do this every other week. I need to motivate myself to get up and put out some content, because this baby literally makes me lazy, and the people around me makes me lazy. I'm gonna show you guys the baby, my belly. So this is the belly. Yeah. We can talk about weight. How much I weigh right now. Okay, so I weigh 120. I weigh 128 right now. But before, on my 18th week, I weighed 125. My first trimester, oh my god, I was going through fucking crisis. Before I found out I was pregnant, I weighed 113. I was struggling to get my weight up. I was struggling to eat and shit. And then before all that sickness was happening, I was weighing 115. And then it went to 113. Then it boosted up to 125. And now I'm 128. So, and my goal is to gain weight. I want to gain weight. So I'm gonna keep this up. I count my calories. I count how much I gain, protein, all that stuff. I have a tracker on my phone. So I'm gonna just keep up with that. And I started bullet journaling too, but I'm gonna get more into that in another video. So yeah, I hope I get to talk to you guys soon. It's really gloomy outside, so I had to use my ring light. But yeah, my hair grew a lot. But during this pregnancy, my hormones been acting crazy. And I've been having like dry scalp, which is not cute. I literally thought I was having like I guess that is called dandruff. I don't know, my scalp is really fucking dry.
If you guys have any questions for me, you guys can comment down below. And if you're new to my channel, what's it? Yeah. I was trying to do an outfit video, but I was like, I can't do an outfit video if you guys already see my belly and if you guys don't know. So I had to come up with this video and explain everything before I do an outfit video, because I went Forever 21 shopping with additional 50% off. If y'all don't know, that's my motherfucking stuff. So
And I planned out some maternity shoots, so hopefully I get to do behind the scenes of that too. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up because I gotta pick up my little sister from school. Thanks for hearing my story, and I hope, again, I'll talk to you guys soon, see you guys soon. And if you guys are interested in, like, you know, chit-chatting with me, telling me your pregnancy experience, or if you're wondering more about my experience, you guys can literally just message me off of Instagram, just right here, or my Twitter, or you can comment down below, or you can email me, it don't matter. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.